Hello, and welcome to the Wayne State University Commencement Ceremony. My name is David Strauss, and as the Dean of Students, it is my privilege and honor to recognize and celebrate our graduating class of 2021. This year has presented all of us with unprecedented challenges, but our students have shown their warrior strength through their perseverance and dedication. This is no small feat, and your achievements are made all the greater by the difficulties and uncertainties you have endured. I believe there's no limit to what you can accomplish, and today marks the first of many steps you will take towards securing a brighter future for everyone. On behalf of the Dean of Students Office, the Student Senate, and all the student organizations, let me be the first to congratulate each of our students on this momentous occasion, the confirmation and celebration of Wayne State University's class of 2021. I would now like to introduce our Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Lori Lozon-Clabo.
Thank you, Dean Strauss. Congratulations to all of you for reaching this day. In spite of the circumstances, this is a celebration for the entire university. For over 150 years, Wayne State University has anchored the city of Detroit as an engaged and motivated community of scholars. Wayne State is one of the nation's 50 largest public universities with Michigan's most diverse student body. Today, more than 27,000 students from nearly every U.S. state and many countries around the world are pursuing degrees at Wayne State. Each one is earning an education at a nationally ranked research university, strengthened by the culture, industry, and diversity of its urban setting. We believe in the definition of a university as a place where highly motivated people of differing backgrounds and aspirations pursue both knowledge and personal growth. I know all of you gathered here today have been able to experience all that this great university has to offer. You've grown in knowledge and developed your skills in the fields you have chosen. You've made us all very proud of you. I know that each of you went through a lot to get to this point, but this moment's not only for you, but also for your families and friends who made a lot of sacrifices so that you could succeed. There's no such thing as a self-made woman or man. We are all shaped by the influence and examples of everyone around us. Family, friends, and faculty have all helped you to get to this day. They are all teachers and mentors in their own ways. If a supportive member of your life is with you now, please give them a hug, an air hug, or whatever's appropriate to let them know how much you appreciate them. And if they're not with you right now, sometime today, give them a call. Let them know how much their support has meant to you. On behalf of the more than 2,600 faculty, academic staff, advisors, the deans of our 13 colleges and schools, and others who've taught you in virtual classrooms, worked with you in labs, guided you in real-world settings, and met with you in their offices, we extend our deepest congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Marilyn Kelly, Chair of the University's Board of Governors, who will bring greetings on behalf of the board. Governor Kelly.
Greetings to each of you on this very special day. On behalf of the Board of Governors, it's my pleasure to welcome the graduates of the class of 2021 and give you our deepest and most heartfelt congratulations. The past 12 months have been a challenge for all of us. Even today, as you graduate, the world churns under our feet with seismic change, but that tumult must not be permitted to drown out what's happening here. It must not distract Wayne State University from recognizing your significant accomplishments and giving you the recognition you've earned. A commencement ceremony is the culmination of big dreams and high hopes. You've worked oh so diligently to reach this moment, and you should be proud, as we are, of your accomplishments. You're graduating with a degree from an outstanding institution. Today, you join more than 280,000 alumni who call Wayne State University their alma mater. Your dedication and commitment have brought you to this moment and have set the path for your success in the years to come. We know that the warrior spirit runs strong in you, and that spirit and the education you got here will guide you like a trusted compass in the future. Congratulations from the Board of Governors. Our best wishes to you and to your families on this wonderful milestone.
A very important group among us had the great honor, the education of these fine men and women. I'd like to introduce Brad Roth, a member of the Academic Senate, professor of law in the law school, and professor of political science in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, who will bring greetings on behalf of the faculty. Professor Roth.
Thank you, Provost Clabo. On behalf of the faculty of Wayne State University, I would like to offer each of you my warmest congratulations. This is a day of joy for all here, students, parents, and faculty. Of course, for those of you who think that academics are over with, I can say, speaking from my own personal experience, that you may find that there is yet another degree that you just have to have. Rest assured, we will welcome you back with open arms. I hope that all of you can think back fondly on the journey that brought you here today. And I also hope that you realize the role that the Wayne State faculty had in getting you to this important milestone in your life. As a comprehensive research university, Wayne State has well over 1,000 faculty who not only convey received knowledge, but generate new knowledge. They conduct path-breaking research in their fields, establishing national and international reputations for themselves, for their departments, and for Wayne State University. They have acted as your teachers, advisors, and mentors. You've had the opportunity to work with and learn from top-flight scholars from whom teaching is a passion, faculty devoted to helping you navigate what promises to be a complicated future. Although it's likely that the knowledge that you gain here will enable you to get a good job and earn a better income, this is a byproduct, not the main product of your education. In addition to providing our students with knowledge, education must enable our students to think critically, to distinguish sound ideas from half-baked notions, news from propaganda, genuinely arguable propositions from sheer demagoguery. Education must empower students to grapple with divisive questions that beset our society, with an insistence on justice for all, and also in a spirit of mutual respect and inclusion. I hope you will agree with me that our faculty have not only provided you with practical knowledge, but also taught you how to think analytically and evaluate critically the world around you. Rest assured that what you have learned here at Wayne State has prepared you to continue your education out in the wider world. I hope that we as faculty members have taught you that learning is a lifelong pursuit. Life is going to demand that you do a great many difficult things, and I'm confident that the preparation you received here will serve you well. Let me close by telling you that the faculty and administration are very proud of our graduates, and we look forward to hearing from you as you move forward. What you accomplish, what you will become, will be a source of vicarious pleasure for those of us who were your teachers and mentors. You've graduated from a very special university, one that defines excellence in terms of whom we include, not whom we exclude. A university that respects its students enough to demand much of them, but that also shows its students understanding and friendship. Today, we share your pride and your hope for the future. Congratulations again on your success today. I hope you all continue to learn. I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors.
Thank you, Professor Roth. It is now with distinct pleasure that I introduce Wayne State's 12th president, Dr. M. Roy Wilson.
Greetings, graduates, and congratulations. If we were in the Fox Theater or out on Ford Field right now, as we all would have preferred, you would have seen the room crowded with all the people who are so happy to celebrate your achievement. Parents, siblings, spouses, children, professors, and advisors. We're already making plans to give you the in-person celebration with your families and loved ones and your professors you richly deserve in April 2022. But until we can offer you that in-person experience, you will have to imagine those crowds smiling and cheering for you now. We are so very proud of you, and it is my honor and privilege to share this moment with you. The class of 2021 holds a special place in Wayne State's history. You've weathered unprecedented challenges over the past year or more because of this pandemic that has altered life as we know it. More than perhaps any other graduating class in 153-year history, you have proven your mettle as warriors. Unstoppable, adaptable, courageous and kind, strong. You understand, better than perhaps any generation in a very long time, how the unpredictable can suddenly rear up and change our lives. Many of you grew up in a post-9/11 world. You survived multiple recessions. You have reckoned with the deadly virus that swept the globe and claimed the millions of lives. You have borne witness to a national reckoning with the systemic racism that still plagues this country. The class of 2021 has endured all this trauma, but you didn't just endure. Many of you have thrived, finding an inner calling to become social justice activists or healthcare heroes, or simply more thoughtful, better informed neighbors and citizens in your communities. The world is unpredictable. Life is unpredictable. This will never change. You, however, have changed. You are better equipped to face that world and thrive and make it a better place because of your time here at Wayne State University. You've learned from the finest faculty who have stretched your intellects and pushed you further than you've ever been pushed before. You've worked incredibly hard to the point of exhaustion. In the heart of Detroit, you have learned what it means to be a compassionate and engaged member of your community. Industry, intelligence, integrity. These are the words engraved in the Wayne State University seal, and these are the gifts you carry with you as you enter the next chapter of your lives. We are seeing a light on the horizon as vaccines roll out around the world and infection rates decline. And it's possible to see that now, in the aftermath of one of humanity's gravest disasters, incredible opportunities will present themselves to you. Opportunities for jobs or further education, opportunities to improve your corner of the world, no matter how big or small, opportunities to be kind and just. And because of your time at Wayne State, you're ready to take advantage of them. Louis Pasteur once observed, "Chance favors the prepared mind." Each of you is prepared for whatever life may bring, and for this reason, I am confident for your shared future. Congratulations once again, class of 2021. I could not be prouder of you, and I wish you nothing but the very best of life.
Thank you, President Wilson. Now we begin the traditional part of the ceremony, the formal acknowledgement of the candidates for degrees and the conferring of those degrees. I would like to ask Provost Clabo to join us to present the candidates.
Mr. President, over 3,700 students were eligible and applied to graduate from our 13 schools and colleges. These candidates will now be acknowledged for their degrees by the Dean. From the College of Engineering, the master and bachelor degree candidates will be presented by Dean Farshad Fatoui. Dean Fatoui.
Mr. President, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering, I have the honor to acknowledge these candidates for the degrees as listed in the commencement program book.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the most solemn moment of commencement as the President confers the degrees. Mr. President.
The authority to confer each of these degrees is vested in the Board of Governors of Wayne State University by the people of the state of Michigan under the Constitution of the state. This authority is delegated to the President by the Board. Each of these degrees is granted on the recommendation of the faculty of the university. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and upon the recommendation of the respective faculties, I do hereby confer upon you the degree for which the faculties have recommended you, and I admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of that degree. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Wilson. For all those who are with us today, please join me in congratulating all of the graduates for their efforts and accomplishments. Back to you, Dean Strauss.
Thank you, Provost Clabo. I would like to now welcome Dean Fatui back to address the graduates from the College of Engineering.
On behalf of the faculty, staff, students, and alumni of the College of Engineering, I would like to congratulate you for reaching the end of your educational journey at Wayne State. It is unfortunate that we could not be together in person to celebrate, but that should in no way diminish all that you have achieved. I hope you are as proud of yourself as we are of you. The mission of the College of Engineering is to improve quality of life through education, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Fulfilling this mission requires all of our faculty, staff, and students to work together. You are all cogs in this big machine, and by staying dedicated to your studies, making new discoveries in the labs, and bringing new ideas to life, you're more than held up your own end. The lessons you have learned, especially in the last year, extend for beyond classroom. You've opened yourself up to new cultures, understood the value of collaboration and teamwork, laid the groundwork for your careers, and demonstrated the strength and compassion necessary to preserve the human spirit. We hope that your experience at Wayne State opens many doors, whether that be in industry, research, or academia. Who knows? You may even decide to stick around and earn yet another degree. Whatever you do next, stay in touch with us on social media to tell us about it, and keep up with the continued growth of our college. Congratulations and best wishes as you join a cohort of 30,000 living alumni around the globe from the Wayne State University College of Engineering. Now I would like to introduce our student commencement speaker, Christina Pabereznia. Christina is an alumna of Cass Tech High School and first-generation college student graduating with a bachelor's in biomedical engineering with a concentration in biomechanics. Christina embodies the true warrior spirit, continuously giving back to Wayne State and her community, and empowering other girls and young women to pursue a STEM education. She is active in Society of Women Engineers, serving as the group's president, and volunteering with local elementary and high schools to spark students' enthusiasm for engineering. Christina also serves on the new College of Engineering Women in Engineering Executive Leadership Society, developing resources that will allow future graduating classes to reach their full potential. She has gained real-world experiences shadowing medical professionals both here and abroad, laying the foundation to pursue her career aspiration in the medical device industry.
Thank you, Dean Fatui, for your introduction. I am honored and humbled to have been selected to address the graduating engineering class of 2021. I want to thank all of the Wayne State University faculty and staff for their endless support and guidance, as well as friends and family that have been present through our journey. To the class of 2021, I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. These are composed words of Mark Sanders and Tia Sillers that I believe really encompasses our current stance in life. We chose to embark the engineering career because of our sense of wonder. Our curiosity is what drives us because we want to know how the world works around us and how we can contribute continuously to solve problems. We reached this milestone together, facing one challenge after another, but never failing, otherwise we wouldn't be celebrating today. These past few years has been anything but easy, and with the addition of the hardships during the pandemic, I am even more proud of the class of 2021, as we have proved that we are resilient and are able to face any given situation. We are now the third class graduating virtually, having experienced a full year of virtual learning. I hope the freshman you is proud of your accomplishments thus far. I hope you're proud of all the hurdles you've overcome, of all the twists and turns this life unexpectedly threw at you. I hope that you also realize how precious time is, how quick it could pass us by, and how we should all value it. I hope that today we recognize not only our own accomplishments, but everyone else who has had an impact on our journey, whether they are here with us or up above. I myself am a first-generation Russian-American college student whose grandparents never thought of education because of the brutal impact of the World War, whose parents were bold enough to take a big leap of faith, leaving their dear hometowns and family behind to move to America. With their bold strides and by God's will, I am able to accomplish my family's wildest dreams and share this triumphant moment with you. I think we can all agree that Wayne State has impacted our lives in so many ways. We've grown both personally and professionally. We've been exposed to a diverse community of people, and we have been able to experience the historical city of Detroit. What's a better place than to be engineered in Detroit? We've shared some great memories together, where the undergraduate library felt like home sometimes during those late study nights, or finding a parking spot oftentimes took longer than actually walking to lecture hall. If there's something that I want you to take away from my address to you, it is that I hope you never fear to take that leap of faith. I truly wish you the best on your future endeavors, whether you are continuing your education or stepping out into the workforce. I have no doubt that you possess the knowledge and skills needed to impact the world profoundly. Remember to keep your sense of hunger, be mindful of time, and you are now equipped with the key to open doors. We have no idea what tomorrow holds for us, but today we celebrate our accomplishments that we have worked so hard for. We are no longer engineering students. We are now engineers. May God bless you and congratulations.
Now, please welcome our distinguished commencement speaker. Meena Patel Such, a Michigan native, received her BS sum cum laude in chemical engineering from Wayne State in 1989 and an MBA from Harvard Business School in 1993. Meena has over 25 years of pharmaceutical and biotech experience and has successfully raised hundreds of millions of dollars from more than 10 biotechnology, pharmaceutical, and medical device companies, including 3 successful IPOs on the NASDAQ. She is currently the president and CEO of Occupy, a biotechnology company developing new drugs to combat eye diseases. Meena has served on the boards of more than 10 private, public, and nonprofit firms and has received numerous awards, including being named a 2016 Deal Maker of the Year by Crain's Detroit Business. She is leader in the state's entrepreneurial and venture community, including her role as chair of the Michigan Venture Capital Association. She also serves on the Wayne State College of Engineering Board of Visitors. Please welcome Meena.
Thank you, Dean Fatui. Like many of us who work in careers not so familiar, I'm glad you helped my family listening today understand what I do all those hours I am working. So life is a journey and not a destination, and you are taking your first steps with this important graduation day. I am so proud to have had Wayne State University College of Engineering be a part of my life journey and the foundation for many of the successes I have been fortunate to experience in my career. The engineering college is very near and dear to my heart. You may ask why. Over 50 years ago, in 1968, my father, Jagdish Patel, came from Bombay, India, alone with a few dollars in his pocket to the beacon of education. He was accepted to study a master's in civil engineering at Wayne State University. He left his wife, Sushila, and his 2 daughters, one of which he had never met, that was me, in India almost 18 months later. Sacrifices which seem much larger than those asked of us this last year with mass and social distancing. He later went on to work as a civil engineer, a self-made entrepreneur and businessman, a leader in his community who reached back to help many new immigrants settle into Detroit, a family man that brought his entire extended family here, and his later years humbled by diabetes, kidney disease, but never complained. He learned to look up often, to find joy in the family and the little things in life. He passed away about 4 years ago, and we scattered his ashes in the Detroit River, looking over downtown. Not India. This was his home, and he was blessed to live the American dream right here in Detroit, Michigan. I hope his journey may be relatable for many of you or your parents, or just remind us why immigrants across this nation and here at Wayne State have been and always will be critical part of the engine of our success here in the U.S. I also shared this history of my fellow Wayne State University alum in my life journey because I would not be here if it were not for my father and mother and instilling the importance of education. It was over 30 years ago that I spent 4 special years in the late 1980s here at Wayne State University as a merit scholar studying chemical engineering. I worked hard as a student with an almost perfect 4.0 while being involved in leading many clubs. And I was honored to give the graduation speech to the entire university at Coble Hall commencement. So this is my second time. I remember long days on campus, given evening labs, eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the Union. We only had Little Caesars and Burger King. You all have more choices now. I was commuting back and forth each day from home. At the time, that's a small sacrifice versus a college campus life to save tens of thousands for my parents. On retrospect, it was a gift as it shaped my perspective of priorities and purpose of a college education. I admit I'm a nerd, and I'm proud of it, like our past governor and engineer Rick Snyder. Engineers have some of the hardest classes and total credits needed for graduation than any other curriculum. Looking back, I still remember my hardest classes were thermodynamics and physical chemistry. I thank Wayne State University for an outstanding technical foundation. This propelled me to be accepted at a young 23 and stand equal to Ivy League undergrads at Harvard Business School. My leadership training started at WSU, but then I have to credit Harvard for the additional skills and confidence to make the big decisions and lead companies. Although I may not today run mass balances or make beer or consumer products like Tide, the intellectual curiosity of an engineer is within me. I also pride myself on my ability to fix problems and the confidence in my analytical skills to run financial spreadsheets with the best Wall Street bankers. Do you realize that each and every one of you are often the smartest person in a room or on a team? Act on that. You are all in great company with engineers over the century who dreamed big and transformed our world. Henry Ford, Neil Armstrong, and Elon Musk. Education opens doors, shatters glass ceilings, and uncovers career opportunities unknown before to all of us. Before I went to Harvard, I did not know why people read the Wall Street Journal each morning or what the stock market did. But then, as part of my 30-year career journey, I have been fortunate to be in Fortune 100 company boardrooms. I will say, very, very seldom a woman was present, so I'm glad to see that diversity. And I was helping make big decisions like who to merge with to be number one in a field, to be on the ground floor now close to 10 times in starting venture capital funds or biotech companies with ideas to help improve the lives and health, whether cancer, heart disease, and now eyes, and also to ring the bell at the NASDAQ. These are some of the doors that can open on your journey with an engineering degree and for those interested, advanced degrees in business or law. Stay curious and build on your talents as you remember life is a journey, not a destination. As a role model to many women, I have to shout out for my fellow women, engineers. Dream big. Everything is possible, including Vice President of the United States or President. And be confident like the men. And don't be shy. Ask for what you deserve like a promotion. Don't take no the first time. Try again. And when you're ready to take the leap to be an entrepreneur, do it. On my daughter Amanda's birthday, August 18th, but back in 1920, women were granted the right to vote. Think about that. Only 100 years ago, one lifetime. And just imagine what the next 50 to 100 years will be for women as they continue to lead and impact the worlds of politics, entrepreneurship, science, and business. Let me end with sharing a secret to my success. Find your role models and live by their example, such that you then become that example role model for others. I have had many: Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Oprah Winfrey, Michelle Obama, Einstein, it goes on. But I have been a fan for 20 years with my son Alex for one of the most unlikely yet most successful sports athletes, that have roots in Michigan. Unlikely because can you guess who said, "I'm never going to be fast and nobody will ever mistake me for being fast"? That was Tom Brady, because he knew what he was good at and what he was not. The difference is work ethic. So he is now the greatest of all. And another quote I like from him is, "I didn't come this far to only come this far. So we've still got further to go." Stay driven by that internal fire. The toughest battles will be most rewarding in your careers, as they have been for me, as is a good sports match. Enjoy the win, and then dream bigger, work harder, and continue taking risks. I work in biotech, so failing is part of our DNA, as biology and science do not allow for a single or predicted answer. Without risks taken by the biotech industry that I am proud to be a part, we would not have sequenced the genome 20 years ago and now be able to use RNA to create the vaccines that are saving the world from this unforgettable pandemic. Many an engineer and scientist have helped create that brighter and safer future for all of us. So, congratulations to the Wayne State University Engineering Class of 2021. Stay curious, dream big, take risks, and enjoy the journey. This is just your first stop.
Thank you. Congratulations, graduates. And now I would like to introduce Peter Caborn, Associate Vice President for Alumni Relations and Advancement Services and Executive Director of the WSU Alumni Association, to welcome the university's newest alumni. Please welcome Mr. Caborn.
Thank you, Dean Strauss. Congratulations, graduates. You arrived at Wayne State as students, but you leave as so much more. You are powerful examples of success. You've demonstrated that with grit, opportunity, and ambition, anything is possible. When the world drastically changed last year, you pivoted and stayed focused to finish. It was no easy feat, and that's what makes reaching this point of your academic journey even more significant. As you move your tassel from student to a graduate of the class of 2021, you also move into the Wayne State alumni community, and we are honored to have you. You now join more than 283,000 people who have also succeeded and continue to succeed. There are Wayne State alumni in every part of Detroit, in every corner of Michigan, across our country, and all around the world. No matter where your journey takes you, you will find a Wayne State connection. We also hope you'll stay connected with us. We offer many programs and opportunities for our alumni, including ways to give back. Perhaps you're interested in mentoring students who are following in your footsteps, or connecting with alumni in your career field. The Alumni Association offers this and much more. And we want to know where life takes you, so please share your accomplishments and your updates with us as you achieve milestones throughout your journey. Keep in touch with us via our website at alumni.wayne.edu. On behalf of the Alumni Association, congratulations again on your accomplishments. We cannot wait to see what you do next.
Thank you, Mr. Caborn. Thank you, parents, families, friends, and most of all, graduates, for joining us in this celebration. Once again, congratulations, class of 2021.